Who wants to play?
I do.
Choose me, love me.
Alrighty. Eladrian,
Yes, mate.
high or low?
Today we're going to go high.
All
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Zar and Midas,
What do you mean by that?
give it a roll.
Alright, minus.
I bet spell slots on this.
No, almost a 20.
Come on now.
Come on,
14
come
side,
on now.
14 side.
God
Oh!
damn it, 15! No way!
Wow.
Damn it, Midas.
Well, there's 2 spell slots. The DM will take those.
You cost me 2 spell slots.
Alright, Zar, regale us as to what happened last time.
Alright, last time with the Mighty Ducks, we left Ferrento. We're heading to Onagas. We're talking to Nayland, and we're talking about everyone's family. Nayland says he has a brother and came from a tribe of Furbolgs off of the Stellaris. His dad's name is Colton Stillrest. And apparently that none of us know, but he's really mad at his brother. Let's see. Oh, and then Eladrin rolls, I think it was Eladrin. Someone rolled really bad, and then Eladrin rolled a 1, so we came up to this group of halflings fighting in Etten, and they were very prideful and didn't want us to help out. Bizarre didn't want to leave him there to die, but his friends were like, "Oh no, we're gonna leave him." And Bizarre was like, "Nah," so he killed the monster, and the guy said to meet him after to get a reward, and accidentally name dropped the Mighty Ducks. And then we keep on traveling, have a little awkward silent moment, and Nayland and Corey go to pick some mushrooms, you know, because they like mushrooms. And some large slugs come out of the forest, out of, what is it? Yeah, the forest, I forgot what the name is. And we fight those, we kill the slugs, and then we go rest. Eladrin and Corey meet this little brownie dude. They gave him some stew. Eladrin named him Stewie. Let's see, Midas and Zara have a serious talk about morals. And then we wake up, and then we start heading to first and last outpost. But Nayland's finger was in the way, so it was only the last outpost. And then we come upon a group of magicians. Not magicians. Musicians. Sorry, I was like, wait, how do you say that word? I typed in magicians. Heading out of the first and last outpost. And Eladrin, of course, has to go and plays with them. And they're kind of talking to us. They're giving us a couple information, told us to go to the Pickled Cactus. And said there's a new drug on the streets, so we might be getting high in game, which is fun. And then as they're leaving, the main guy's like, "Oh, come on, little Breezeleaf," and everyone was like, "What?" And we found out that Eladrin has a brother, and Eladrin said that he hasn't talked to his family in a long time, so we need to do that. And he bonded with his baby bro for a little bit, played some music, and yeah, we're headed to the entering the first and last outpost now.
That's right.
You
Well,
forgot the part where Nayland wrote like the rawest
Oh,
lines
yeah.
of all time.
In my notes, Louis says Nayland becomes hashtag Edgelord.
Hashtag
Like he was sounding like Kratos for a minute.
Yeah, for
Uh,
real.
I was scared.
Can't forget that, of course.
I don't know what y'all talking about.
We also talked about Nayland's big saucer's fingers.
Yep.
Hey yo.
That's my notes.
That's crazy. That's why he has the gloves on.
It's true. Everyone else has their fingers exposed except for Nayland.
Literally.
If it makes you feel better, I would've got 5 fingers exposed instead of 10.
Oh, okay.
Get it?
That's
Kinda metal hand.
Thank you very much, Zar. Appreciate the recap there. So, the party arrives at the first and last outpost early in the evening. The sun is just beginning to descend in the sky. There are a handful of buildings that can be seen at this outpost, and the buildings are seemingly made of dry and hardened mud or clay that are supported and built around some wooden beams. All of the buildings have a reddish color to them due to the clay that they're crafted from, And you don't see anyone outside, but you can hear some rustling and chirps and cries from some nearby creatures. So what do you guys want to do? Well, don't all jump in at once.
What do we want to do?
No,
Come on.
normally Nayland leads this. Come on, Nayland. What are you doing?
Yeah, leader, what are we doing?
Well, we have the book, don't we, Zah? We're here for the artifact.
I think that's an Onagas, but yeah, we can check to make sure that it's there. And I'll take out the book. Open it, and I'll whisper, compass.
All right, and when you whisper compass, you feel it pulling in the southern eastern direction, which would be towards Onagas, and you do feel a slight pull as well towards the northwest, but the pull to the south is a lot stronger.
So that was the same pull we felt from Lakeshire the last time?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it's still pulling to Onagas, and I think another one's gonna be in Lakeshire, but we're getting a strong pull there, leader.
All right. Well, I don't see why we don't seek out some information about the journey. We head across. Probably see if we can get someone to lead us or help us find our way through the desert.
That's a good point. While we're looking for information, Midas is gonna look at everybody and kind of like smirk. Does anybody else have a sibling they want to, tell us about, or are we done with the whole sibling reveal?
No, just my brother.
I do not have any siblings.
That you know of. Got it. Cool.
I did not think that I had any siblings.
I think I told you all about my siblings.
Great. No more sibling jump scares. Love it.
No.
On to
What about
information.
you though? What about you though?
Yes. Do
No.
you have any? No.
No.
That you know of?
Are you sure?
Also, you're
Yes.
an only child. That explains a lot.
What is that supposed to mean?
I make an insight check on on Midas.
Alright. Go for it.
I don't trust him.
Midas, if you want to... Well, let's see what happens first.
14.
What does your body language say about what you're talking about, Midas?
Midas is kind of just like looks at them with like the most blankest face ever. A quick no. No emotion.
Yep, looks like he usually does.
Well, why don't we find somebody to talk to, yeah?
What was the name of that inn that was recommended by us?
The
Yeah.
juicy cactus?
Yes.
That's quite a name.
Cactus? The
It was the pickled cactus.
pickled
The
cactus.
pickled
yes.
cactus. Let's look around for that.
Yeah, that sounds a lot better than juicy cactus.
I mean, cactuses are juicy, right? I don't know. They have water in them.
They do have water. That is
I
right.
think the
Maybe I'm just thirsty.
They also grow little tiny flowers on the end, and you can make a really nice jelly from it. Yes.
Can I look around for the juicy pickled cactus?
So the pickled cactus is actually in Onagas, but as you guys are looking around, you do see a couple of buildings, and one of them does have just kind of a plain sign that says tavern on it.
So no juicy cactus, got it.
Not here, at least.
What
They've already-
tavern?
They probably have the juicy cactus at Brento, you know what I mean?
Corey's already walking towards the tavern.
Following right behind her.
Wait up,
Alright.
guys.
So as you all enter inside the Last Drop Tavern, there's a group of some adventurers and some paladins of the Advent who are sitting in the corner just kind of talking to each other. You also see a couple of Vrento guards just kind of sitting off to the side. They have a few empty glasses in front of them. And behind the bar, you see a human female who seems to be taking care of things around the backs of the bar, and a couple young teenage children as well that seem to be helping out.
You said they're behind the bar?
Yeah.
Yeah, Corey goes up right up to her, greets her.
Oh, well, hello. How are you doing?
Oh, very well. I could use a drink though. I'm parched. It is so hot.
Well, yeah, it's mighty hot in the desert, that's for sure. And she'll start pouring you a drink. She sees everyone else come in. Well, what about the rest of you?
I'll take a nice water.
Water for me as well.
All right. Well, I just want you to know that water's a little bit more expensive than the alcohol here. Just, desert environment and all that.
That sounds healthy.
In that case, I will have the alcohol.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah,
You need hydration. Wait.
Zard, you definitely don't need that.
What? Why not?
Are you old enough to drink?
That's because this man gets longer horns does not mean he can drink better.
That's
Are we
what I
just
said.
forget what happened the past 2 days?
You guys said I was mature now.
Who?
Mature. Yes.
Corey said that.
Physically, maybe, but mentally, debatable.
Thank you.
You are absolutely getting there.
You're on
He
the
tells
way.
that to everybody. Okay, here, take a water.
All right, if you guys say so. So she pours you guys your drinks there, and she says, "Oh, well, what brings you guys through here? Are you guys heading to Onagas or coming from Onagas?"
Heading to.
Oh, you guys must have heard about that little competition going on down there.
Competition?
Yes,
a little bit.
Did
Can
hear
you?
about yeah, so tiny bit about it.
Do you
Can you-
know anything about it? Yes.
There's a competition.
Oh yeah, well, we've had quite a few people come through here heading on the way down to Onagas, all about this competition. Apparently, it's quite the hot ticket item that's down there.
When she says that, I'll kind of look at it and be like, what did those people look like? Was it a dwarven man with white skin and...
No, nobody like that. Just it's just a whole bunch of adventurers and travelers, and she points over to the adventurers in the corner with the paladins there, and she says, "Well, I've seen quite a few of those paladins come through as well. Well, those guys just actually came from Onagas, but we've seen a bunch of adventurers come through, just some travelers, all sorts kind of come through, but it's just been a little bit busier as of late."
Do you know any more details about the prize of the competition?
No, I didn't hear too much about that. It's kind of been kept under wraps, but some believe that it's linked to that new drug that's down there.
Oh, a prize of drugs. A drug prize. Interesting.
I wouldn't really call that a prize, but okay.
We don't really know yet. We haven't had the drug.
It can't be anything good.
Do you know where we could get some?
Well, not here, young man. You're gonna have to go down to Onagas.
For research purposes, guys, we need just to know.
Yes, we just
If you think we're letting you anywhere near that stuff, you have another thing coming.
But...
Well,
Nothing.
Ignore my partners. I'm sorry to ask you so many questions, but do you know what this drug does? We're new around here, obviously.
Well, I don't know too much about it, but maybe those fellas over in the corner know. They just came back from Onagas, and well, one of them looks a little bit wiry, if you ask me.
What do those fellows in the corner look like?
Please don't say it.
So there are a couple of paladins of the Advent. You can see a couple of them with armor on them, but they're also with about 3 other adventurers. And as you look over there, Nayland, you see like one of them is very. He looks pretty strung out. We'll put it that way. Kind of like he's coming down off of something.
Who is? Is he? He is a calendar boy.
Wow,
He
there's
is
paladins
not.
everywhere.
There's like 3 just adventurers with these 2 paladins.
He's with the paladins. Okay. Does he look like he's in trouble?
It looks like he's in good hands with the people he's with. It just kind of looks like he's just going through something right now.
Oh, okay. Should we talk to him? Do you guys think it's a good idea?
We don't really have the best reputation with these paladins, Ladrin.
Well,
The
maybe
last
he
few
hasn't.
times we encountered them has not been good
It's never stopped us before.
because you don't listen.
What's your point?
This is
Maybe-
insanity. You know that, right?
So we should go speak to them then.
Maybe
should figure out
somebody
what is-
else, someone who's more anybody but you.
More what?
I'd
You.
rather, I'd rather listen in, to be honest with you.
Well, we
Good
can't
thinking, Miss Corey.
Oh,
we can't get a Ladrin because he talks too much. We can't do Czar.
I can,
He's
Ladrin
too
talks a
awkward.
lot.
Midas, I can literally turn invisible.
Here I go.
That's wait, no, Ladrin.
No!
Oh, right.
I'll turn back to the tavern. Keep like, thank you for answering our questions. We appreciate it a lot.
Well, you're very welcome. If you guys need a place to stay, we also have a couple of rooms here. It is getting close to nighttime, and I mean, if you're planning on setting out to Onagas, you probably want to do it when the day is fresh.
Yeah, the getting's good.
Do you know if there's any maps on the desert, or is this anybody who knows how to get through it safely and quickly?
Well, you know, if you go out to the stables in the back, you can talk to my husband Narprax. He'll be able to tell you a little bit more about the desert. He kind of handles all that stuff.
We must appreciate it. Now, if you don't mind me, I got to make sure my partners do not get killed.
Yeah.
And
well-
I just step away from the from the bar and follow Eladrin.
And before you head out, the innkeeper says, well, if you guys are planning on heading out into the desert, it best be a good idea to maybe get some provisions before you head out there. The desert can be quite the dangerous place if you're not prepared.
Any recommendations on what we might need out there?
Well, you're gonna need some water, that's for sure. You know, usually like well, what does Sapphire say? She said usually like 1 water skin can get you through the day, so it takes a couple of days to get through to through the White Sand Sea. So you might want to stock up on those ones. And well, Sapphire's store is just right across the street. It's the Helpin Hand.
Thank you very much.
Oh, you're quite welcome.
Is there any place that sells magical stuff in this town?
No, not in this town. It's just like a little stopover town. That's all. We just me and my family here. We just trying to make a living for ourselves.
Okay. And what I'll look at Nayland. Nayland, you said that you wanted someone to guide us through the desert. Would your husband want to guide us through?
Well, he's not much for guiding people through the desert anymore ever since he lost his leg, but well, you know what? He did something to the sleds that carry people across, and there's actually like a little compass on there that will lead you right to where you need to go.
Oh, that'd be
Well,
very
that's
helpful.
Convenient.
That's interesting.
Great.
Yeah. So yeah, whenever you get the chance, I think my husband and our boys are still out there working at the stable. So if you want to go talk to them at some point, I'm sure he can maybe give you a little bit more information.
Right. I turn to Nayland and I whisper to him. I say, Nayland, should we ask her or her husband why he only has 1 leg?
We should not ask.
Which one? We're going to ask one of them. Is he
Neither.
going-
Neither.
So
Neither
ask,
of them.
ask the children? We should ask the children. Okay, we will guess.
Nope,
We will ask
nope.
the children.
Nope.
No, this is a good idea. The children, because out of the mouths of
Eladrin.
babes,
Eladrin.
right? Out of the mouths of babes. Okay.
No, do
Who was
not.
going to talk to the calendar boys? Was that me? Am I going to do this? Okay. Or is it you do? Or is it you?
Usually it's you.
Me? Okay. Ready?
Usually.
All right. All right, Ladrian. So you approach the table of 5 gentlemen, all there, and they're just having a couple of drinks, just talking about their adventures that they've been on. And as you approach them, they turn over to you and with a smile they say, "Well, how you doing?"
Just fantastic, sir. Fantastic. Thank you for asking. It is not all day that I come across one of you calendar boys, and one of you ask me how I'm doing. This is a nice change of pace.
Well,
What brings you here?
Well, we prefer to be called the Paladins of the Advent, but, you know, as long as you know our brand, I guess that's asking enough. Well, to answer your question, we just actually came from Onagas.
Oh, you just came from there. What is are you running away?
No, we just, well, he kind of looks over to the one gentleman who's got his, like, head on the table, kind of like scratching at his neck very frantically, and you can see that there's some like kind of bloody scratch marks on his neck, like he's been going at it for quite a little while.
Oh yes.
And the paladin says to you, kind of beckons you to kind of lean in a little bit.
Okay.
He said, "Well, down in Onagas, there's this new drug, and our one buddy over here, he got hooked on it pretty bad, and we were just trying to get him out of the environment, if that makes sense."
This man here is also a paladin of the Advent?
No. We met him up in Vrento at the militia headquarters.
Okay. Wow. How long has he been doing this drug?
Well, you know, we lost sight of him just for a couple of nights down in Onagas, and you know, when we found him the next time, well, he was quite strung out and really jonesing for this drug.
No. Yes, that is not good. This is not good at all. My goodness. Wow. Let me. Is he coherent? Can I talk to him?
I mean, you can, but just try not to. I mean, if you're gonna ask him about that drug, I probably wouldn't recommend it. I don't want him relapsing and losing it.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I will not ask about the drug. Okay. Hey, buddy. Are you? You seem like you're in a pretty bad place, man. Are you okay?
The guy, not even lifting his head, he just turns his head so his face is looking at you, and you can see some large bags under his eyes, just all bloodshot. His face is very pale, and he says, What did you say?"
Oh, yes. I know exactly what you need. You need to hear a song. And I am going to sing you one. And I am going to make you feel so much better than you feel right now. Because obviously, you are not feeling right. I pull out my lute. I wish this had real strings.
Roll a performance for me.
Performance. Oh, it's a good one. A 21.
So, as you play your lute, you do see a small smile come on the man's face, but then just a fleeting moment, and then he just turns his face back into the table and starts scratching at his neck once again.
Oh my goodness. It's okay. I know you feel better already. It's okay.
Can Midas like read this guy's body language to see what he can get from it?
Yeah. Which guy?
The druggie.
Yeah, roll an insight check.
The junkie.
That also works.
There you go, man. That's already good.
Yeah.
So Midas, looking at this person who is going through something right now, and just overhearing what that paladin mentioned to Eladrian, it's strange at the fact that it didn't seem like this person was exposed to the drug for a very long time, but it has quite the hold on them, and it's nothing like you've seen before.
Jesus.
My God. Okay. My God. So, you other fine men here from the calendar, Advent, Paladins of the Advent, what is in Onagast that keeps you there in the first place? What were you doing there? Why were you there?
Oh, well, it's, well, we're from outside of Stellaris, and we kind of wanted to take in the sights and see everything that Stellaris has to offer. And, well, out in the desert, there's some creatures out there, and there's some money to be made that's out in the desert. But, down in Onagast, we have, quite a representation down there. And, sometimes people use us for enforcement of, certain rules they want to, people to follow, if you catch my drift.
Okay, yes, I do.
That sounds not toxic at all.
No, it sounds like a perfectly healthy relationship.
Oh, we all got to pay the bills somehow. But,
I mean, you're not wrong.
But are you guys planning on heading down to Onagast?
Yes, do you have any, we are actually on our way. Do you have any suggestions on the way we should go, or what we should, the sites we should see while we are there, or places to avoid?
Well, you might want to avoid the pleasure district down there. It's, kind of where we lost our friend, and, well, this is how he came back to us.
I see.
The Pleasure District, that's a name?
Yeah.
What color are the lights?
Oh, there's all sorts of colors. There's some reds, some oranges, some purples, some blues.
Just as I suspected.
But if you guys are crossing the desert, just be aware of the desert raiders.
Of course. Why wouldn't it be desert raiders?
You just wanna stay on your toes. You can, if as long as they're not in their vehicles, they're pretty easy to fend off. They tried to come at us one night, but we were able to get rid of them.
Okay.
I do have a question. Y'all been on Onagast for a while. What do y'all know about this competition? We've been hearing a lot of rumors about it, but not a lot of people are saying stuff.
Well, yeah, it's quite strange that the well, I don't know if you guys know about this, but the Omen down there, that they kind of run the place, and it's odd timing that this drug came about, and now there's this competition going on. It's just drawn a lot of attention, and I can't tell you exactly what this prize is, but a lot of people are kind of making the connection with the timing of everything.
And what is this competition? Is it like fighting? Is it trying to see who can outlive this thing the longest? Like, what is it?
Well, you're only told the details when you sign up for the competition. At least that's what some of my paladin brothers told me when I was down there. And they weren't even able to tell me because they had some magical something or other etched in on their tongue, and they weren't allowed to tell any secrets.
On their tongue?
What the fuck?
Sounds like a death match or something.
This is the shadiest thing I've ever heard, and I'm from Toronto.
Well, if you've never been down to Onagast, the leader of the Omen, from what I hear, is a little bit unhinged.
Does Midas know anything about the Omen?
Do any of us?
Well, I don't think anyone's been to Onagast before.
Oh, fun.
I do not believe any of you would really know much about the goings-on in Onagast.
Slay, okay. Well, thank you for at least all that information you gave us, even though it wasn't much. But thank you.
Oh yeah, no problem at all. And it sounds like you guys are a little apprehensive of us paladins, but I know some of them can be a little bit bullheaded, but we only want to help out.
What, us? Problem? Apprehensive? No. We appreciate your paladins. Y'all do great work.
Well, thank you. We're just trying to spread our influence and show what we're made of. That's all.
Wait, I have a question.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
What are the best places to eat?
The pickled,
Blink, blink, blink.
the pickled cactus is this the place? This is the best place right
Oh,
here. The pickled cactus.
You guys
The
heard of the? You
pickled
guys
cactus
have
is
heard of the
not a
pickled
god.
cactus? You've heard of the pickled cactus before?
Yes, yes.
We
but
have heard of this.
we thought it would be here, but no, it is in Onagas. Anywhere else, though?
Let me think. Well, there is a delicacy that is served in the pleasure district.
Delicatessen.
It's
The
a
same district we're supposed to be avoiding.
But
Well-
what is it? What is it? Tell me.
well, it's a very fancy dessert actually.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's made of some desert fruits that are quite rare to find.
What is this fruit?
I was not able to get a sample of it actually. It sells out quite fast down there.
Well, I'll just have to keep an eye out on that fruit while you're in the desert. Well, thank you for letting me know. I'd love to get that recipe.
Well, they hold that quite in high regard. So if you're able to get the ingredients and you find the recipe, well, you might be able to sell that for a little pretty penny out in Vrento.
I will certainly try if I can. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Oh yeah, no problem, guys. Oh, one more thing. I mean, if you're planning on going into the desert, make sure you have water, because we almost ran out and it was getting pretty close. Close calls.
How long did it take you to get from Onagas to here? Like 2 days?
It took about so it took 3 days, and we stayed camped out in the desert for about 2 nights. It is quite the
Plenty of water.
yeah, it's quite the long journey through there. As long as it's well, it takes about 3 days as long as nothing goes wrong. Put it that way.
Did you walk the whole way, or did you have a sled? Or...
Oh God, no, we did not walk. We took the sleds.
Okay, got it. I imagine it would be a much longer trip otherwise.
Oh yeah, especially trying to slog through the desert. No, thank you.
All right. Well, I'm going to go look for that lady's husband. And Corey walks out to go to the stables.
All right, what about the rest of you?
I don't. I will follow Midas. Whatever Midas does, I will go with him.
Midas is just gonna stay within the tavern, but kind of like find a separate table away from the paladins.
Easy enough.
Neil's going to go to that shop that the lady recommended to get some provisions.
All right, perfect.
So it's
And-
right across the street, right?
Yep. All the buildings are pretty close together. There's maybe like a handful of buildings there. You know, the tavern's here. There's a little stable not too far off, and this little store there, and 1 or 2 houses for the residents to stay at. Zara, what are you doing?
Kind of overhearing that conversation, I'll kind of go back up to the pals at Advent and be like, so you say you guys were trying to make money from the monsters in the desert?
Yeah, the militia over in Vrento takes contracts from Monagas as well.
Oh yeah, those guys. God, we met some on the way here, and they were mad that I helped them.
Well, did you steal their kill or something?
I did, but
Well, there you
So-
go.
they can have the damn kill. What is up with everyone? Oh my god! Now walk away.
All right.
Understand.
Corey, so you head outside. The sun's starting to set now, but there's still a little bit of daylight to work with. And you follow the sounds of these strange little squeals and cries of some type of creature that are nearby.
Oh, sorry. You got it.
As you're walking towards the noise, you see a large stable with various sleds, and in a fenced-in area, you can see about 7 or 8 of these large desert lizards. They're about maybe like 7, 8 feet long, and they have webbed, webbed feet, and they're all a wide variety of different colored scales as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Corey's gonna go right up to the stables to take a look, like not obviously like not going in there or anything, but just wants to say hello to them. Can I also make a perception check?
Yeah, sure. What are you looking
Okay.
for?
Um, just looking. Well, I'm looking out for the guy,
Okay.
seeing if he's around. That will be a 20, a natural 20.
All right. So you are approaching the stables, and you see a large dragonborn man working on one of these sleds that you heard the paladins talk about. And as you approach, he lifts his head up and he sees you, and he says, "Well, hello. How are you doing today?"
Oh, I'm fine. I was told by the lady in the tavern to go find her husband, who works with the sleds.
Yeah, that's me.
That that's you?
Well, you don't think I could get a fine lady like Luna?
No, that it's not that. And anyway, yes, my party would like to borrow a sled.
Oh, well, hopefully you guys have the money to borrow the sled, because these things aren't so easy to train.
Well, how much are we talking here?
Well, there is a deposit for these sleds because anything could happen out in the desert. So, in total, the charge is 40 gold pieces, 30 of which is the deposit.
Oh, okay. I certainly do not have that, but my other adventuring pals do. But I will certainly let them know. Is there anything else that we need? Do we need lizard training classes or anything of the sort?
Well, not a full-on course, but these lizards are they're trained very well. As soon as you put the reins on them, they will follow your orders. And he kind of beckons you over, and he says, and if you look right here, and kind of right at the front end of the sled, there is a compass with a needle that's just pointing directly southeast. And he says, this here compass is going to bring you directly to Onagas. And at the outer gates of Onagas, there's my brother, and he will take these desert lizards from you. And then whenever you're coming back, you rent it out again, and you bring it on back here.
Got it. All right. Well, that sounds good. How many people can fit on a sled?
So as you look at the sled and you're kind of like inspecting it, it is quite the long sled. It's probably like 10 feet or so long. So it could comfortably hold, maybe like 6, 7 or so people.
Okay, got it. So she looks at the dragonborn man. She says, "Oh, sorry, I didn't even catch your name. What is your name?"
Oh, my name's Narprax.
Nardprax. It is nice to meet you. I am Kore of the Mighty Ducks. We're quite popular in certain parts of up north. But yes, but thank you for your for telling me about all this. Your wife mentioned that you used to guide people through the desert.
Oh yeah, well I used to, but unfortunately I lost my leg, as you can see here, and he kind of lifts up a little stump with a little prosthetic peg leg.
Oh dear.
Yeah,
I'm glad to hear that.
yeah. There is some ferocious beasts out there in the desert, so you want to keep your wits about you when you're heading out there.
Yes, I understand not wanting to go adventuring after all of that happens. You know. Do you have children?
Oh yeah, of course. I got two boys over there, and of course the two kids in the inn. And when you look down the stable yards, you can see two younger dragonborns caring for some of the desert lizards, and one of them's working on one of the sleds. And Cora, you remember that the people inside the tavern were humans as well. The kids included.
Got it. So there were other children inside, but they did not look like these two.
Oh yeah, yeah.
All related?
You caught that, didn't you? Well, they're my stepkids.
That definitely makes sense. The human ones, right? The human.
Yes, the human ones.
Okay. I was about to have many questions of how that would be possible, but all of which are invasive. But okay, that clears that up.
It's okay. You're not the first one to question what's our little relationship that we have.
Oh, I wouldn't. You know, family. A blended family is a beautiful one. You know.
Yeah, and we carved ourselves out a little place in the desert here, and we're all quite happy. So, once again, before I gotta still work on some of these sleds, but if you guys come back tomorrow morning, we'll get one of these all saddled up and ready for you. But any particular lizard you're looking out for?
Tell me about them. What are their names, if they have any, and their temperaments?
Well, we don't really name them because, too much of a hassle if we lose them out in the desert. So we just kind of go by their colors. And there's old Red over there, and there's Blue Boy over there, and that's Goldie over there. And
Goldie?
Yeah, Goldie. Goldie's one of our newer serpents here. Who else is over there? Oh, there's old Tanner over there. He's tan colored. And who else? Blackie. We've got Blackie down there. He's got some black scales. And there's another red one. We just call him Maroon.
Can I? Is it safe to approach them?
I mean, don't be sticking your digits in there, but if you go at them with a nice calm approach, they'll approach you.
All right. Yeah, she's gonna try and go up to them, see which ones are like friendlier.
All right. So you walk over to the fence of the stables there, and you kind of wait and see as to which one is going to catch your eye and maybe approach you. You see Maroony look over at you. He kind of looks a little bit disinterested, and Bluey, he takes a peek, but he's not approaching you. But Goldie, the youngest one, he's not too scared, and he approaches you rather inquisitively.
Hello there, little fella. How are you?
And
I bet you, but you might bite my hand off. So.
And Goldie keeps approaching you a little cautiously, and it's making little clicking sounds. Very, very curious about the person he's looking at.
Yeah, Corey makes herself as like approachable as possible, just like being very quiet, kind of like baby talking to it. So she's like, "Here, come here. I am not scary."
And Goldie slowly walks towards you, and its tongue is like flicking out of its mouth, and it gets up real close to you, and you can feel its tongue kind of just kind of touching you, various areas like on your shoulders and stuff like that, and it nuzzles into you.
Oh, you're so cute, you little baby. And yeah, Corey's definitely like patting it very lightly, and slowly, like very slow, deliberate movements so it doesn't get startled.
Narprax walks over to you. It's like, I see I see Goldie's taking a liking to you.
Goldie is so sweet. I did not know that these big lizards could be so friendly. They just seem so scary at first until you approach them.
Well, a lot. You could say that about a lot of creatures out in the desert, but it takes a little domesticating. But after you train them up right, well, they're as loyal as a dog.
How long have you been domesticating these lizards?
Oh well. Well, it's been going around about 10 years or so now. Me and my brother started up this business because, well, there was quite the need for it. A lot of people lost their lives trying to get over to Onagas on foot. And yeah, all it takes is a little bit of love and a little bit of a stern hand at times, and all these creatures here are loyal to the core.
I can see that. And yeah, Cora just like keeps petting Goldie. She's like, is Goldie a girl lizard or a boy lizard?
Oh, it can sometimes be hard to tell, but she's a lady.
Oh, so cute. Yes, you are. Yes, you are, you big terrifying beast of a lizard.
And as you kind of pet this large lizard creature, the texture of its scales are like a fine sandpaper almost.
Yeah, this is just fascinating to her. She's like, there certainly weren't lizards like this out in the Nokolan forest.
Oh yeah, you definitely won't find any creature like these guys over there.
Well, let me not take up too much of your time, but thank you for letting me approach your lizards. When my group leaves in the morning, I'll definitely I'll recommend this one.
Well, I mean, if you guys are gonna rent out one of the sleds, I can get Goldie all strapped up for you come morning time.
Oh, could you? That would be perfect.
Yeah, of course. Always best to set out as early as you can into the desert.
Great, perfect. Yes. Well, I'm sure we'll be trying to leave as early as we can, probably at the crack of dawn. But thank you, Narprax. It was nice meeting you. I really appreciate that.
Oh, you're very welcome, Corey of the Mighty Ducks.
And she extends her hand to like shake his hand. And yeah, then she'll just go join up with Nayland, I think, over at the shop.
All right. So we'll cut to Midas and Eladrian. And Zar, were you with them as well?
Yeah, I'll be with them.
All right. What are you guys doing?
Rock, paper, scissors. No, that's not how you play Midas. You have to, in order to play, you have to actually like do the hand motions. Come on, ready? Okay, rock, paper, scissors. Midas, what are you doing?
Midas will look up from his sketchbook that has like different symbols and different pieces of like articles of clothing. He kind of like looks up at Eladrian with like a blank stare. Just blinks a few times.
Oh,
No.
good. I've got religion. Ready? Rock.
Paper.
No. Yeah, that's right. Ready? And scissors. Go. What'd you get?
It managed to flick off Eladrian.
Gosh.
Did I win?
I mean, at least you played. That's all that matters, right? It's not whether you win or lose. It's how you played the game.
Why are you trying to play a game right now, Eladrian? We should be prepping for this trip.
What? You've got everything I could ever need, my friend. You even gave me a really nice breezy outfit.
Okay, but those outfits is not gonna keep you from dehydrating.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I should probably wash off my water skin, huh? Or get like it's got some goop on it.
Yeah, you definitely want to clear that out. You definitely put some weird shit in there. Midas will continue flipping through his pages. Gosh, wish I fucking remembered how to do this fucking infusion.
Czar,
Well,
do you know what he means by infusion? I keep thinking it's like, I don't know.
I
Like,
think he. What do you think it is?
I don't know. That's why I don't know.
It's probably some like clothing thing or something. Like he infuses like a sewing machine and it like flies.
I don't make flying sewing machines. I make flying needles.
Needles.
See,
Look,
It is a sewing thing.
it makes a lot of sense.
It's
Yes.
not just sewing. It's more of a trade type of thing. Regardless, there's an infusion where you can basically enhance any item, make it magical. My mentor sold me one, and it would be really useful right now, but I forgot to grab that note from my desk. But think of like a water skin that can fill whenever you want. That'd be so useful right now, right?
That'd be really useful. Yeah. Do you have one of
It's
those?
the most useful.
No,
Can you like put your needle and thread to this water skin and make this one like that?
that's not how that works.
But you just said you have the infusion. The
It's
intrusion.
it's on my desk.
You infuse
You're-
us with a water skin.
The
Can you just make me water? Like just
Yeah.
make me just like I am water now?
That's
You
it.
do this?
Like I guess it's make you into water. If I could have made you into water, I would have been made you into water. So maybe I would have to hear your voice again, Ladrian. Midas was gonna groan as he put his head in his sketchbook, like, oh my god.
Like Eladrian like pours whatever drink he's drinking into his mouth and like gargles it like
Why are you wasting a drink? What part of this is expensive for you not get, Eladrian?
it is we are here, there is more, it is okay. I am drinking the alcohol. It is much cheaper than this water that you are having.
Midas would look up into the sky, into like the ceiling. It's like, whatever gods are up there, what did I do?
Yes, this is delicious. Barkeep, another for me.
You got it.
Zora, I suppose you can't create no magic water skin.
Uh,
I cannot create magic water skin.
unfortunately, no. I can do a lot of fire. I can create ice.
Ah, yes, fire. That's gonna help us out in this desert. Midas is gonna give him like another blank look after he says that.
Oh, will it help us? Oh,
Yes,
that's great.
buddy.
That we can let Nayland know. Like we don't have to buy supplies anymore.
Oh,
can
yeah,
just-
I wouldn't tell him that.
No,
No, no.
should I just like use it when we're out there and like maybe it'll like feed all of us?
Oh, yes. That's a perfect idea. You know,
Oh.
Zara, you're so good at this. I'm so happy you're with us. Maybe you are one of the chosen.
Really? You think so?
No.
What?
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 What do you mean what? We said what first?
Yeah.
Oh, what are you talking about?
What do you mean what? We say what? He is the chosen. We are the chosen.
Yeah.
We are the chosen three. We are
I
the three.
oh, Eladrian, keep it
That-
down.
yeah, wrong. The chosen three. We, these three,
down.
are chosen and free.
Midas would put his hand over Eladrian's mouth. Quiet down. Stop throwing that C word around.
The C word, eh?
Did I stutter?
You mean chocolate? We need to introduce Nayland to chocolate.
Midas
Hey,
would put his head in his book again and groan.
Chocolate?
What's that?
Do you have any chocolate from the forest, from the Nokolin forest? Do you have any Nokolin chocolate?
No.
It's a lot of chocolates.
No, we do not.
Damn.
Oh, Eladrian.
It was worth a shot.
Corey, you're in the store, and as you enter, Nayland's currently shopping around, looking at things that he might need for the trip through the White Sand Sea. And as you enter, the person behind the counter says to you, "Hello, welcome to the Helping Hand."
Hello. I was hoping to purchase some supplies for the desert. My companions and I are going to Onagas.
Ah, yes, yes, very important you get water before you go.
Oh yes, absolutely. I heard the trip could take up to 3 days, barring anything. If there's no problems or anything like that on the road. So I'll need quite a few water skins.
Oh, yes, you should get at least one for each day you are out there.
Got it. There's how many of we'll need a lot of water. Um, how much is all that? Is like a 3 day supply for the 5 people?
Ah, okay, that's a big group. And the person who's also a tabaxi, she's there looking through the little book that they have there, and they say, 3 water skins filled with water come out to about 1 gold peach each.
Per 1 gold per water skin or per 3?
Per 3.
Per 3. Okay, got it. Got it. What other supplies would you recommend? Corey is like noting this, like kind of jotting this down in her big tome.
Ah, oh yes, a first time in the desert, huh?
Yes.
Well, always good to have rope.
Okay.
Rope is always good. You want a way to make some shade for yourself, so like a tent or some kind of blanket.
Okay. Tent. You sell tents?
Oh yes, we have tents. We have everything you need.
Okay. How much are the tents?
Okay, let me look here, and he's going to head into the back of the shop. He said, "I need to make sure I have tents for you. Hold on."
Okay.
Nalen's gonna kind of walk over to you, and he'll slip you any amount of money that you need to help
Thank
pay
God.
for things.
No, buddy. I was literally gonna run over to like get Midas or something.
Please.
I might still do that, but I might do that just because it's funny. But yeah, no, I'll take Nalen's money.
The guy comes out from the back and he says, "You said there was 5 of you?"
Yes, 5.
Okay, 5. So I have these tents here, and they sleep 2 people. So if you get 3, then you'll be okay. And
Okay, how much?
that big guy over there could probably fit in the 1.
Got it. Okay. Yes, we'll take those. We'll take the 3 tents. And they'll take some rope, and let's see, and all of those water skins. Let's see, and anything else you could recommend? You have hats?
Hats. Oh, of course we have hats. Yes, of course.
Okay, I'll definitely take a hat. I'll need that. Do you have anything for big ears?
Well, you know what I can do? I can cut a holes in the hat so the ears go through.
Okay, perfect, perfect. And we are set there. Let's see. And
Well,
what
you
what
know.
other trinkets do you have? Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Sorry.
I was going to say, sometimes out in the desert, you come across some things that you want to collect. So maybe you need some kind of glass to hold these things.
Oh, do you have that?
Oh, of course we have that.
Okay, I'll take one of those.
Oh, a big
do you have-
spender.
Yes. Do you have like a basket? I was looking. I was hearing that there is a rare fruit in the desert. That I would love to go and get. To try and make some of this there's like a dessert, some delicacy in Onagas. So I'm
Oh,
very interested in
yes.
making that.
Oh,
You see, I'm
yes.
an aspiring chef, so I want to be well versed in all of the foods of this beautiful country.
Oh, yeah. So, of course, we do have basket, but it's very hard to find this fruit. It gets picked up very quickly by the people of Onagas, so might be hard to find.
Yes, that's so I've heard. But would you happen to have any leads as to maybe where I could look within the desert?
Uh, well, if you happen to come across a oasis, sometimes in the trees they grow.
Okay, got it. And for the trees, I mean, how tall are these trees? Are we talking about like is it easy to climb, or would I need anything to help
Uh,
scale them?
no. They're very thin, thin trees, and you can get your arms around them and shimmy.
Okay, I shimmy then. And okay, perfect. I cannot think of anything else. So yes, I'll take all the supplies here. One more thing. Can I have a look at any trinkets that you might have? See, I have a young daughter, and I was hoping to send her something. Something that'd be easy to send by postage, or even something small enough to fit in a letter. Be perfect.
Oh, hmm. Well, let me go look in the back. So, how small does it have to be?
Small, and light enough to fit in a letter, like in a paper bird.
Oh, the pa- can a paper bird carry things?
Oh, small things, small light things like a flower. I was able to send that to my daughter. So anything, I don't know, anything really light, I guess, or unless there's another way I could send something to her.
I don't know about that, but let me go take a look in the back. And
Okay.
he heads in the back, and you see Nalen's face kind of get a little bit long as he pulls out. He has 9 gold pieces on him. he's I don't think he's gonna have enough to cover everything.
Yeah, Corey's definitely gonna be like, can you stay here for a minute to entertain him? I'm going to go get Nidus. And she runs, like just straight runs out with like her bird like squawking behind her. She's like running to go get
Hugin's
Nidus.
trying to keep up with you. That's how fast you're
Yeah.
going.
Yeah, she's like bunny hopping over there.
So you kind of burst into the tavern, and you kind of catch everyone off guard that's in there, but they all kind of just go back to their drinks after they see you.
Midas, I need you.
Oh God, say by the bell. Yes, Corey.
Oh, please, my savior. Please, I require your assistance at the store. See, there are a lot of very essential items that we need for this trip,
Okay.
and I need you to come and help.
Oh yeah, I can help lower the price. I'm surprised I didn't actually help. I am, something similar to a merchant. I'm good at hassling.
Great, perfect. So this might come up to a bit, and then there's also the matter of see, we'll need a sled to get across.
Yes. Okay. Get with it.
And we need to pay a 30 gold deposit.
Blink,
It's
blink.
40 gold altogether. We'll need that.
Oh, you want me to pay for it?
We can't just walk.
No, we cannot just walk
Well, why
through
not?
that desert.
That's basically
Apparently-
all of our money.
Sugar daddy. Okay. How much gold does everybody has?
I have none.
Oh.
Nah.
I have 49 gold pieces.
Oh, look, Zar can pay for it.
Okay,
Look,
great. You can pay for the sled.
But
Perfect.
Thank you,
I was
Zar.
Perfect.
saving
Here.
for
I like
Magic.
push Zor out of his chair and kind of like gestures him towards Corey. There you go. Look at that.
Well,
What?
that is for the sled, but we'll
See,
need the
I knew
others.
you were chosen, Tor. This is what you're here for. This is your purpose.
Is it? You said my purpose was to
You
cast
are-
fire in the desert.
You are the chosen one, Zor. I told you to pay for everything, so let's go.
I think we should walk.
No, you're
No.
outvoted. How much money,
I'll start
Eladrin,
walking
how,
down. I'll see
how
you
much
guys
do
there.
you have?
How many gold pieces do I
Zor,
have?
I better see you in that store, or else I'm lighting you up. Yeah, how many gold pieces do you have?
8.
Okay, so you can pay for the rest. Case closed. Wow, we are so good at this, guys.
Wait, what are you
Midas.
paying for?
Midas.
I'm paying for a peace of mind.
Hey, barkeep, I'll have another.
You got it.
Midas.
Eladrin, shouldn't those gold pieces be going to? Okay.
I'm saying is we might need more than 8 or 9 pieces of gold.
My
Yeah,
duck.
that's where Zor comes in.
Quack, quack. Quack, quack, quack. My ducks.
Well, are you good at haggling?
I am.
We are the
Then
ducks.
help haggle. And she like yanks him by the ear.
My
Hey, ow!
No, you're
I-
coming with me, Granddad.
I just got this pierced.
We are the ducks. We are the mighty ducks.
And yeah, she literally just drags him by the ear to the door.
Once Midas and Corey walk out, I'll sit next to Eladrin, put my hand on his shoulder, and be like, "Barkeep, give me one of those."
Oh,
Give me
no.
Make it a double.
Triple.
Okay. Triple, you sure?
You just keep them coming there, keeper.
All right, guys. No problem.
You got it. Okie dokie. What did they want from us again? Do you know? Were you
They
paying
wanted
attention?
us. They wanted us to drink our troubles away.
That's a great idea. This is a fantastic place to do this.
Cheers.
Okay, so cheers, matey. Hiya. Clink.
Hey, Corey and Midas, you guys head back to the store.
Ow. You can let go now. I can walk on my own.
And she pushes him inside.
Midas kind of like flush himself off.
And you guys see just Nayland chatting with the store owner.
Corey, before I do this, what's his name? It's not part of the process.
I did not catch his name.
It's okay. I can do this.
Is this the cat man? I don't know.
Midas kind of like stakes himself and kind of like does like and scene before walking up. Hello, how's it going, sir?
Hello, welcome to Helping Hand.
What a excellent name. You know, I'm something of a merchant myself. What do you sell here?
Oh, we sell lots of things that help people get across the desert safely.
Oh man, that is so generous of you. I also like helping people. I'm a tailor. You know, I make different articles of clothing. I have some experience in making some armor. I even make little clothes for animals. I see you have a couple lizards in the back.
Oh,
Yeah.
those are not mine.
Oh no. Who do they belong to?
Oh, those belong to Narprax.
Oh, good for him. Well, are you interested in any new clothes? Like, how's the clothing industry here?
We are
You know, I
out.
just like to help people.
It's appreciated, but we are out in desert. We don't need much clothing. In fact, the less clothing you wear, the better.
Yes. What was I thinking? What you need is a lovely, sun brim hat by brim.
Oh,
I like a
you want hat?
good
And he just
Oh.
reaches over for a hat.
Oh no. Oh, I don't need a hat. Not that one. What I'm trying to say is, I can make you, a custom hat that will keep you really cool. I can like add little magic to it. You know what I mean?
You make me magic hat.
Yeah. Of course, and not for free. But I wouldn't like ask for money or anything like that. Just for you to give us a little discount on these
No.
items, my friend.
No.
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 Uh.
No
So
discounts.
you
No
Sorry, you
discounts.
misspoken.
He points to a sign that says no discounts.
Are
You
you
want
sure that says no discounts? I think that says no ding dongs.
no discount. You want to survive in desert? You pay the money to survive.
Yes, we can pay the money, but I'm just saying you should take some of that money off. I wouldn't even call it a discount. More like an adjusted trade.
You just said you had the money to pay.
Yes, but I'm trying to help you, and like you are the owner of the Helping Hand, so I want you should be able to help us if I help you, kind of like a trade.
Yes, you do help me by buying my things.
But I can also give you a hat, which is around like the same price, if not more. Honestly, like my hats go for a lot more that you probably own, but I can give it to you for free if you can just give us some supplies.
Well, I have a free hat right here, and he just puts on his own hat that he showed you.
Okay, but that hat
Corey
is
is like,
out of...
like this is getting nowhere. All right. Okay.
That hat is like 3 years old. I can give you more in style
Alright.
one. Corey, let me.
I got this. And she casts Charm Person.
Oh, okay. What is that? Save do I have to make?
Wisdom save.
All right.
Of 13.
All right. So you cast Charm Person on the shop owner.
No,
And
no, sir. Do pardon my rude compatriot here.
I didn't even show him
Are you
rude yet.
sure we cannot strike out any kind of deal?
and the spell that you weave, you see the shopkeeper kind of shuffle his shoulders a little bit and well, maybe for you I give a little off the top.
Little off the top. Oh, you are so sweet. I do appreciate that. You know, we are just humble, struggling adventurers out here. We've never traversed through the desert before, so any little bit of help would be much appreciated.
Yes. Of course, for you, I take 1 gold off of the entire price.
Midas is gonna quote in the laugh.
Oh,
I thought you had this.
That's good. That's good deal. That's good savings.
what gold?
Corey, ask him if he has a significant other. Maybe see if he has like a picture or something like that. Trust me, I got this.
Corey is like, so she just goes, okay, deep breaths, okay.
Yes, it is
And then
important
she,
to
like,
breathe.
She pushes her her own cleavage up a bit. Like, are you so positive that you cannot strike any better deal with us?
You do not like deal that I give you now?
But I don't like it. I love it. It's just we are really struggling to survive out here.
Why are you doing that with your chest?
Doing what? I don't know what you mean.
You are squeezing them together in front of my face.
Okay, she's Corey just she settles back. She's like, so it is 1 gold off the whole price.
Yes, 1 gold off. Very, very good discount.
Corey, we're not paying for this.
How much? No, we need these supplies. How much is
I
it?
have a plan.
What is what?
Just 1 second. Midas is gonna run out the store for a second.
Corey just rolls her eyes. She'll send Hugin out. She'll close her eyes and send Hugin out to follow him, and she's gonna look through his eyes.
Midas is grabbing a cloth out of his bag and casting disguise self on the cloth and then wiping his face with it, changing his appearance to look like the shopkeep. Midas is gonna walk back in and says, "Ooh, I am you from the future." You need to give this lady this stuff, or else you will regret it, man.
What is happening right now? What? Who is this? Are you
I
me?
am you. I am you.
Oh no, you are me?
It is
Yes.
you. It is your future self. Oh goodness.
Future
I
self.
traveled from the future to warn you. If you don't give this lady a huge discount, I'm talking at least half off, you will die.
Wow. Future self. What is my name?
Oh, names do not matter in the future. In the future, nobody uses names.
You know, many people
He's
come
dead.
through here.
He did say he's dead.
Many people come
once you're in the
through.
spirit world, I mean, you forget everything, don't you?
Many people come through first and last outpost. Many people try to trick Sapphire. But Sapphire no fall for tricks.
I'm not tricking you. I can tell you our name. Our name is Sapphire.
Full price! Full price! Full price charge!
Oh.
Midas is gonna like hit the desk, and as soon as he does it, like his disguise fades. He just, you bastard! Just give us a discount.
I tried to give discount. You did not want discount. You come in, you say
you
you
call
are.
it a discount? That's one gold off. I saw you a discount. And Midas was trying to like reach over the table. come here.
He grabs your hand, and you feel an immense grip just immediately like turns your wrist outwards, and you are like grappled by this person.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
You think Sapphire not deal with people try to steal from him?
Nobody's stealing. You're just being inconsiderate.
Inconsiderate? Me? I try to give you discount, and you don't want it.
No.
You come into my shop, pretend to be me from future, and try to steal my stuff?
Nobody's stealing. Let go. Fine. We'll pay full price. Damn it, you.
And he looks over to you, Corey, and he presents a little feather, and he says, "This is from Desert Vulture. The best I can do for your daughter."
I'm not paying for that fucking feather. Let go.
The feather was free.
Okay, good.
And he lets go of you.
Corey just goes, that is quite alright. I don't think she will have much interest in a feather. But thank you anyway for trying.
You're welcome. Still full price.
Deal?
Uh,
What if I could do it? Nothing, because I have no money. Look over there.
He just stares right at you. Just no flinch whatsoever. This is my store. I know everything is in here.
Oh, how much is it?
Now we talk business. Okay. So what do we say? We say we want 3 water skins for 5 people.
Yes.
Okay, and so that comes 5 gold total for the 15. And then we got the tents. So we got 3 tents, and that is 3 gold pieces for all the tents. And then I said maybe you get some rope. Did you want the rope still?
no,
Yes.
no, we don't.
We need rope.
I got rope.
Okay, never mind. Forget the rope.
Okay. And then the glass if you want to collect things in the desert.
How
We
much
don't
is
need it
it?
either.
I need it.
With what money?
Yours. Your money.
Yeah, so we don't need it.
Yours. How much is it? You don't even know. You don't even know how much it is. How much is
I
it?
know how much I have.
How much is it?
Well,
Don't answer her.
Well, you don't want to know?
No.
I want to know.
God
Uh,
damn it, Corey.
Oh, okay. So I sell you 10 vials, glass vials, good for collecting things. And sell all of them for 1 gold piece.
It is only 1 gold piece. 1 gold that we could have saved if it weren't for you and your tomfoolery.
It's not my fault. He's a dumb.
I am still right in front of you.
Go ahead and add those bottles to the cart, why don't you?
Yes, we'll add the 10 vials.
Oh, okay. Very good, very good. And then you also wanted the basket?
How
No.
much is it?
It's
Minus.
1 silver piece for basket.
Okay. And how much is all of that together?
Wait. You said you also wanted a hat.
No hat. No hat. Who asked for it?
But
Corey.
it's for the desert! It's going to be so
I'm a-
hot!
Fucking Taylor.
Hats are very important in the desert.
No hat.
Are you
Okay.
going to make me a hat?
Let's
No,
see you
that's
even
what I
last
thought.
long enough to
That's
get
what
to
I
the
thought.
desert first, Corey. No hat.
I
No
mean-
hat, then we don't need it. We don't need it, apparently.
I mean, I would get hat, but up to you.
No
I
hat.
mean, if you want to gift hat, I will gladly take the hat.
Okay. And he gives you a hat.
Blah.
Yes.
Minus's eyes gonna start like twitching a little bit.
This is what happens when you're nice. Nice
you-
things happen.
Oh, we can't play noise. What's the total?
Okay, so we got the 5, the 3, the 1, the 1. It's 9 gold.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. See? Good price.
Oh.
Okay. Here. Minus would take out 9 gold pieces and kind of like slap it on the table. There you go. Thank you for doing business with us.
It was only 9 gold and a free hat. You are so kind. Thank you.
The shopkeeper reaches over to a little glass jar and he kind of shakes it and it says tips on it.
No.
Okay, I try. Have a good day.
I can't say the same for you.
Yeah,
fucker.
they just leave.
Minus is gonna be
You
like,
know what?
you know.
Actually, I could have just handled that all on my own. Well, I would still have needed money, but I could have handled that myself perfectly.
Minus like clenches his fist, like, oh yeah, you could have.
Yes, I could have actually, because he was going to save us 1 whole gold, and then you went and fucked it.
I didn't.
What was that? What was that even? Trying to say, I am you from the
It worked
future.
before. It's not my fault. He's a fucking dumbass. What? If we would have been at rental, I could have gave us half of that shit for 1 gold.
Oh my
They don't
goodness.
know good business when
you
it
tried-
goes up to them and slaps them in the face.
You tried to be the serious one in the group so hard, and yet you go, I'm you from the future. You will
It
die
worked
if you
before.
don't do this may be all your things.
Shut up, you're the broke one.
Ah.
Ugh.
You killed me, Granddad.
Stop
Oh,
calling me granddad!
yeah. They just takes everything back to the tavern.
And as you
Minus
guys,
follows behind her, kind of like tries to like calm down. He's like,
You should try breathing exercises, Granddad. It really helps me when I am stressed.
I'm not stressed.
entering back into the tavern, you see Eladrian and Zar are mighty drunk.
We are singing a song with the people in the bar. We
God
are
Damn
singing
it!
so
Who let the
The-
kid get the car?
The paladins of the Advent and that are singing with you, Eladrian.
They are so singing with us. It is the song, the Mighty Ducks.
Mighty Duck,
Mighty Ducks.
Mighty Duck,
Mighty Ducks.
Mighty Duck,
Mighty.
so mighty.
Mighty
Who let the kid drink again?
I did not let anyone do anything. They did not want to not to do that. What did you say?
One more time, the Mighty Ducks.
Paladins of the Advent, your turn, go!
The mighty ducks, the mighty ducks.
Ducks.
Mm-hmm. So you are back.
Midas's eyes is twitching. He walks right back outside. Best tailor. I'm the best tailor. And nobody tailors better than me. I am amazing. I am
Corey
him.
Corey just looks at Eladrian and says, "You have the best hope and pray to whatever god you worship that you will be in fine, tip-top shape first thing at the crack of dawn, because we will be leaving." Got it?
Yeah, okay.
Go to bed. Right now, take your ass upstairs.
One of the paladin leans over to you, Eladrian, and says out loud, "Your mom's a buzzkill."
Kind of seeing that interaction.
Corey hears that, and she just gives that paladin a glare, a swift glare.
he just retracts into himself and just like hides somewhere in the corner.
Zar sees this interaction, kind of goes up, puts his arm around Elijah, be like, "Corey, say we're drinking more."
But what she said, I heard it, man, right?
Yeah, we're drinking.
We have to be
Whoa, the Mighty Ducks.
Into
Bring
bed.
it around for the Mighty Ducks. Let's go,
One
everybody.
more round.
Well, come on, Corey, you sing along. Mighty Ducks.
Mighty Ducks.
Mighty, we are the mightiest dog. Corey, it is your turn. Sing. You got this. I believe in you.
And
I
she
believe
sent
you.
she
You can do
six
it.
Hugin on them.
Hugin starts pecking at you guys, at Eladrian especially.
It's like just ducking and dodging and then twisting and turning. What is this? Ow! Dude, what? Like takes his loot, puts it over his head, and I imagine that, like he just kind of like pecks the loot a little bit. No, stop it, bird! What? We are the ducks. We are both flying. We can don't do this. I don't know what happens next.
Listen to me. Just go get rest. It is getting late.
Man, Czar, if I knew I was to be afraid of birds, we never would. Where are we going to bed?
And Corey,
We're sleeping
Corey
down
goes-
here, aren't we?
Okay.
Corey goes to the tavern keep, and she says, "We'll need rooms."
Oh, your friends here are pretty lively.
I wish they weren't, and if you traveled with them, you would also wish they weren't.
We'll get some rooms set up for you guys. Don't worry.
Great, perfect, even.
And she leans over to you and she says, "I'm guessing you want your own room."
Absolutely.
All right, we'll pair up these gentlemen together.
Great. Glad glad that we sorted that out. You could not pay me to no, you could not pay me to stay with them in a room. You just couldn't.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like they'd be quite the loud bunch.
Yeah. So, thank you. I didn't catch your name either. I got your husband. What is your name?
Oh, my name's Luna.
Luna. Got it. Well, thank you for your hospitality, Luna. I do appreciate it.
You're welcome. We love having this fun kind of energy come through the first and last outpost.
All right, boys.
Mighty Ducks.
Nalen's gonna pick up Czar like over his shoulder. Like
The
bring him up.
Mighty Ducks. The Mighty Ducks.
Look at this! You are flying! You are not even you are off the ground. And what is the Mighty Ducks?
The baby duck and the mallard. The Mighty Ducks.
Mighty Ducks!
Nayland finds the room and just like launches you onto the bed.
My duck. My duck.
Nayland comes down for you next, Eladrian.
He's fine, everybody. Midas, it's your turn. Ready? Okay. We are. It is, and everybody you need to meet. His name is Midas. His name is Midas. He's got the best hands in all the land who can use the sewing like a ninja. He's the best one. His name is Midas. He's the mighty dog.
I wish I had the silent spell. I wish I did.
Midas's eyes were like traits. It's just. It's so good, Eladrian. Wow.
Mighty Ducks.
And Nayland carries Eladrian to the same room that Zar's in and dumps him off into the room.
We are mighty ducks, ducks, mighty ducks, mighty.
Nayland tucks you guys into bed.
Mighty duck.
Nayland's gonna go to his room and start settling in for the night. Midas and Corey, what are you guys doing?
Corey is just absolutely going upstairs to just settle in. She has a headache now.
Midas will also tune in for the night, but at, like the whole walk from there to the bed, he's still like murmuring to himself, trying to like calm down.
His own little mantra to himself.
Yes. He's like, I'm amazing. I'm the best. I am the golden loom. I am amazing. Valkyne sucks. I am better.
Perfect. All right. So as you guys settle in for the night, you have your journey across the white sand sea at the brightest crack of dawn tomorrow. And with that, we'll end the session there.
All right. Way to go. That was fun. That was...
Oh
Wow. Way to go.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna hear that in my nightmares now.
Heck yeah.
Oh man. That was so
I am going in as the shopkeeper. That's the future. That killed me.
I didn't know what you were doing. I thought you were gonna be like, what? This is my shop. Like, why are you went with the future guy? That was left field as fuck. That was so good though.
Fuck that shopkeep, bro.
The way that you named the lizards, though, that was fantastic.
Yeah.
What is it?
Goldie Bluey.
The way
Goldie?
Midas is 0 to 2 when it comes to haggling.
One gold.
I cast that spell for 1 gold off, bro. I am so heated.
Why are you doing that with your press? That got me.
At least I got a free hat. I'll take that.
You asking for a hat? But it's a tailor next to you is crazy.
She asked and she was like, well, will you make me a hat?
Well, honestly, you know what the answer was gonna
Violence.
be. It's the thought that counts.
He can make it, but will he make it? No.
Exactly.
No, he can make it, but
But he
do
thought
it?
about it, right? And that's what
Like
matters.
That's all
That's
that
a
matters.
talk about he can make it.
He thought about it. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Oh, my
man.
god. So that's shopkeep. Oh my god.
That was I think that's my favorite NPC we've come across. That
If
guy's
you're-
great.
If you're me from the future, what's my name?
We don't have names in the future.
We don't have names in the future. We have numbers. My new designation is 4MQ712.